So today we're doing a pod review on this plant that is completely buried by my yellow panic, which is orange this year, strangely enough, but it's completely buried by it, and this is called the Cappuccino Naga. Now this is a nasty pepper. I really don't want to eat this thing because the last time I ate one of these, it really upset my stomach, and I'm talking I ate it with food, and it still upset my stomach, but it's right down here. It's all the way in the back here. You wouldn't even know it was here. I completely forgot I was even growing this thing. But let's pick these off. Get these brown pods out of here. We got a lot of them this year. We got a lot, guys. Well, green one came off. That's just part of the fun of picking your peppers. Knocking off some of the good green ones. Man, we got a lot. Alright, so here you go. We got some Cappuccino Nagas. These things are nasty, guys. These are nasty, nasty. I really, I don't mind the taste of it. It's just something with the heat on these things really do a number on my stomach, you know. So let's bring you up here where you can actually see some of these pods. And we'll do a review on these. Wow, there's a lot, guys. This thing produced a lot of peppers for something that didn't get much sunlight. So this is what we got. Right now you can see there's a hole in this one. That's from the insects. Eating holes in my peppers. And so the Cappuccino Naga, this is a typical color for them. They get like this cappuccino look. Or they look like this. Now, I'm not sure which stage goes from where. Do they go from this color brown to this color brown? Or do they start off like this and turn to that? I think this is the older ones. I think once they start to get fully ripened, they kind of get this coffee-colored look to them instead of being like this brilliant bright brown. So it's hard to say which is which. But let's grab one of these and kind of give you a look at what this looks like. Look at that, guys. Tell me, and look how big this pod is. This thing's as big as my hand here. This is just straight nasty, straight out of the world of nasty right there. That is just wicked, brown, and nasty. I don't want to say what that actually looks like. Some of you got a good imagination. You could probably figure it out. Look at it. It looks like almost it's got a face on it. Look at that. It's evil. That's evil. Yeah, that's wicked, boys and girls. Wicked to the core. Oh, that is just something else to look at, man. Alright, well, anyway, without any further ado, I'll give you the backstory when I turn you around to give it a taste test. I'll talk about where I got the pepper from and a couple variations that came from it and everything. Alright, so let's turn you around. Alright, guys, here we are. We're doing another pod review today, and it's going to be on this nasty-looking brown thing. And that's called the Cappuccino Naga. Now, I originally acquired this pepper from Mojo Peppers, and I did get a variant that came out of it, and it was a red version of this. And this is the true version of the Cappuccino Naga. So this is the pure strain of the brown pepper that it's supposed to be. Now, that's not to say that this might not throw out a couple of red ones. You might get a few red ones out of it as you plant the seeds, but you should keep pheno in this particular variety of pepper until it fully stabilizes and you get less red ones, but you might still get some red ones out of it. I do offer the red ones separate on my website, but this is the brown one, and this one is a killer of a heat, guys. This thing is absolutely nasty. I've eaten one of these before. They almost made me vomit. This was one of those peppers, and I really don't want to do this, but we need to get through it. This is the only time I'm going to eat this thing the way it is. And so without any further ado, let's give it a go. Popped. Did you hear that pop? Let's let that heat build. As the heat's building, we can kind of go over the flavor. It has a nice type of fruity flavor to it. Very nice. But then a real strong tangy flavor comes in. And that tangy flavor really does dominate the pepper afterwards. You don't taste it at first, but then it starts to come in strong, that tangy flavor. Here comes the heat. This thing is friggin' hot, man. Wow. But it had a nice fruity flavor. What did it taste like? Kind of hard to say. It kind of tastes like a buchalokia, to tell you the truth. Wow, this thing's got my mouth watering, man. This thing is nasty heat, dude. Real nasty. That thing is nasty, guys. Tell you that right now. That heat is building. It's a creeper type heat too. Whew. It's stinging a hole underneath of my tongue. It's not really affecting the side of my mouth where I chewed it. It's just mainly affecting under the tongue right now. Top of the tongue is burned. A little bit in the back of the throat. It's kind of hard to talk right now because I'm getting a little bit of dragon's breath. So it's a little painful to talk. My saliva is getting very gluey. Whew. Wow. This one's hot, guys. Whew. This is up there. I'd definitely put this at the heat of a boot. I wouldn't go any higher than that right now. But then again, I only bit the bottom. You go up higher, ooh, man. I'd definitely put this thing at about 1 million. This particular pepper is not 1 million. This one's more like 700,000. 800, somewhere in there. It's like the heat of a normal boot. But I have eaten these before. And man, that heat was way up there. At least near the 1 million mark. Very nasty heat. That tangy flavor really throws you off though. Oh, I don't like the tangy flavor with these heats, these hot peppers. Wow, that is cooking, man. Now my lips are starting to tingle. Back of the throat is absolutely pounding right now. My eyes are watering. My nose is running. A little bit of dragon's breath coming out. My lips are burning. Tongue is not that bad on the tongue. It's under the tongue that really got it. That got it good, man. Oh, that hurts. Whew. Wow. I'm actually getting a little ringing in my ears right now. Oh. Wow, man. I swallowed some of it. I didn't swallow that whole thing. That tangy flavor, oh my God. That will make me sick. Man, guys, this thing has got some heat on it, man. Definitely, if you're a hot pepper person, this is definitely one for you to try. The flavor on it when I first bit into the thing was nice, though. It had a nice flavor to it. Nice, rich type of almost scorpion buchalokia type flavor. More buchalokia, that's the flavor that comes to mind. The boot flavor. Okay, now it's burning down into the neck area a little bit. Whew. Man, that's strong, guys. Man. It's burning around the gums a little bit, too. It's heating the gums up. Boy, that's a hard one, man. Whew. That's a hard one to get through. I was really reluctant to do this video because I really didn't want to do this, but just to give you an idea on that flavor and the type of heat that it is, I have to do these. It's definitely a nice pepper as far as the taste goes. The tangy part, I don't know what to say about that. Maybe if you let them wait until they fully ripen. And they do get black. If you leave these in the sun will turn them where they're so dark brown they almost look black. It's a very dark brown. It's not a raw umber color. Like this is kind of brown, raw umber. You can see like, let me get you in the right light here. You could see like over here, it's kind of light brown, but as I turn it, it starts getting dark. That's the side that the sun was hitting. So when the sun hits these things, they get really dark brown. I have some of these that are really, really deep dark brown, almost black in some areas. Oh, boy, that's strong, guys. Whew. It's coming down now. Thank God. I was really dreading doing this one because this reminds me a lot of a brown bootla, the brown chocolate bootlas. Those things I can't. Those things are too hot for me. Way too hot for me to even bite into those things. Those are way too much for me. But this one's definitely up there. I would say the potential of this pepper, Scoville-wise, you definitely got the 1 million, over a million, maybe 1,200,000 potential. This particular one was about the heat of a boot, maybe 700,000 to 800,000, somewhere in that range. That's about what the way it affected my mouth. There's not really much more to say about it, except that flavor was really unique. So what stands out on this pepper the most? I would definitely say that strong tangy flavor that came in after I started chewing it up for a while. It didn't come in at first. It started to build after I chewed it up. And then this real tangy, strong tangy flavor came out. Almost bitter. And then it kicked in. And then I was like, oh, dude, this ain't good. You know? That was the biggest feature about this pepper, is that tangy part, man. That was way out there. In the beginning, the flavor in the beginning was really nice, though. It had a nice kind of flavor. It's really hard to get into that. Whatever I said in the beginning is what I was sensing when I first ate it. So you have to, I don't remember what I was saying, but I try to spill it out as I go through it. Now, you could see the inside of this pepper. It's kind of still green on the inside. Or light yellow, almost. They will turn fully dark brown when they're done, though. They do get brown. But they're a nasty one, guys. If you're a hothead, this is for you, guys. This is definitely a pepper you're going to want to give it a go. So, anyway, that is my pod review for the Cappuccino Naga. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Take care.